I understood that building zombie-only gym will require some sacrifices, mostly in terms of proper space to train in. So I set on a mission to find the best place possible. Having been overwhelmed in every corner of the street, I decided to leave the town, in search of proper gym equipment and raw eggs for muscle growth. I found gated community, so I figured if it's gated, they must have what I'm searching for. All they had was goddamn toilet paper, as if they didn't know today's currency are raw eggs. I swear to God, if it's another... I had to blow up my anger. It took cold ambulance air to make me realize I'm on the mission here. Cold-headed, I went out to continue my set task, only to be caught off guard by sudden craving for a burpee. Finally, I thought this is the space for my zombie gym. Excited, I went out to bring first ones in, only to realize I shared the building with the biggest corporation in the world, so I had to find something else. Lots of ice, storage room, bingo. This is it. I placed meat as bait for newcomers right away and went on with the gym setup. I thought to myself that maybe I placed it too soon as they showed up sooner than I expected. But since it was raining, I let it in, explaining that we're not open yet, setting up the equipment takes time. But it wouldn't listen, and soon after, more started to pour in, demanding to start the training right away. I agreed. Having full house without the proper setup, the panic heat started to build up, so I went upstairs hoping a good idea would pop into my head, but it was too much. I realized that I played without the most optimal perks and went again, this time in fully aggressive mode, determined to take back my ideal gym place. Finally, after hours of scouting, I found it. The place was overrun by zombie guards. I had to sneak my way in and take them one by one. I wouldn't let some rookie zombies run it. One guard saw me, so I stayed in place and waited for a perfect moment to strike. Hey, the other guard was about to investigate his colleague corpse, so I lured him into the corner. Then I tried to pull out the box move as Snake does it, but I was clearly not qualified for that kind of job. Once cleared, I started to properly set this place up. Then came time for the main boss, my previous self. I'm an honorable one, so it was only fair not to have any armor advantages. Once ready, I called him out and let him strike first. Called him a loser and took back what was most valuable to me and continue with the gym reinforcements. Once happy with the progress, I shouted dominance to the downed guard. Whose gym is it now, bitch? Huh? 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 Then went out to see if there are any volunteers. Disappointed to see none, I went to the only room I never visit, only to find Greg, patiently waiting for the training to start. So I called him back in order to show him how he should begin, but Greg was too touchy, so I had to make sure he will follow my lead. After some gym explanation, I realized that zombies are like cats. No need for expensive equipment. All they require are some cardboard boxes and attention. Greg was happy to train with me, as long as he could scratch his favorite box. Everything was going smoothly, till the box popped. He started to pull his anger on me, seeking vengeance, thinking I'm the one that caused it to pop. I called him saying, "Hey, we have a new one." But that one was his favorite, so I forced him to sleep, but he was too angry to calm down. After some convincing, he fell asleep, but his feelings stayed, asking to bring that particular box back. I trained next to the new box, but Greg never fell for it. He recognized the exact scratches old one had. I didn't care. My gains were above it. Greg was almost ready to join me, but every time I thought he would, he snapped out of the blue and started asking for the old box. That did it for me. I knew he hates fixed surfaces, so I tried to set the chewing table up. This is when I got outsmarted. He must have opened the back door at night. I told Margaret to wait up as Greg was gone. Found him pretending to sleep at the back door. I took the bait. Greg happily followed, thinking I'm to be punished for his box. I showed Greg what happens when he brings unexpected guests. Not only will he have to keep up with me, but compete with the new Crowley. Margaret was still chewing that table up, so I decided to sneak behind her to have a full Crowley trio. Thinking job's gonna be easy, I started smacking her in the head, but she kept getting up, one after another. I might have overdone it a bit, as Greg stopped chasing us. Knowing that tomorrow we have a new training, I called the boys for some meat. They wouldn't have it. I thought maybe some walk outside would do them good, but I got attacked by vengeance seekers. Greg must have told them I'm weak. I tried to fight my way through it, even hit Greg for destroying my trust. I didn't care. Box was all that mattered to him. That is when I realized none of them cared for the gym. They wanted a challenge, a chewing zombie challenge, or a race. My name is Zenipa, and as a virtual bodybuilder, I accept the challenge.
Don't waste it on me. Spite. Life's